What's up? It's Austin here, and in today's video, it's going to be a little different because this is going to be the start of a series showing you guys my very own Minecraft world. But before I get into it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy seeing videos just like this. So let's get right into it. So I'm starting out on an old save of it, and just to show you guys how it all started out. This is missing a lot of stuff that's on my current world, but most of it is still here, although there's a couple things that have been changed. So the first thing we have is the oldest part of the road, and it goes into this tunnel here. And if I'm correct, this tunnel is called Bradham Tunnel. Yes, it is. And we got some cars in here and stuff. But once you get out of here, and you look at this side, you can see what started it all. This is the Pepsi Castle, my first major build, and it's really dated. It's like 3 years old, but I still think it's alright. And here we have the bridge going up across here, and apparently I still have a dog over there. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, there's a dog. I can't make it sit or anything, so I guess it's not mine, but but anyways, we got the courtyard here, and it goes all the way around it. And then I'll show you guys a little bit of the interior. You can tell this is pretty old, and my decorating skills have definitely improved, but yeah, got a bedroom here. Pretty basic, really. And that's the Pepsi Castle. And over here, we have this little house on the hillside over here. Pretty nice, and you can see pretty much everything through the windows, so no need to show you guys the interior. And then this is some old paddle boat that I made, and there's not much on the inside either, so that's that. And this is the second ship that I ever built, the SS Pepsi Cola. It's fully done on the inside and everything in this save, but it's fallen into some disrepair recently, and you'll see what I mean next episode. And you can see the interior here, and that map's glitched. I don't know why, but yeah, there's not really much to see here. It's a pretty small ship. So that's that. And then over here we have a cargo ship, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so not much to be said. We got some couple containers in here and stuff. And that's it. So let's go on to the next build. Alright, so this is the very first skyscraper in this world, and it's simply called a hotel because I never really came up with a name for it, but it's pretty nice looking. And we got a nice little pool next to it here. And you can see pretty much the whole interior from the outside. And I'm going to change it to night so that you can see the lights at the top that actually turn on whenever it gets dark. And yeah, I'll change it back. And then I'll just show you some of the rooms real quick. We got some just generic hotel rooms. And then, if I can find, yep, that's the executive suite right there. So yeah. And then here we got the casino. And it's really old, and I'm thinking of renovating it sometime in the future because it really needs updated, but this is the inside. Let me show you that. It's basically just a giant room with slot machines in the middle, and I really don't know what I was thinking when I built this. But here's a security room, so they can monitor stuff, and stare at paintings all day. And you can lock up the winnings in here. Got a nice little vault door right there. And over here we got a nice little card that you can win playing the slots or blackjack or whatever. And this is the entrance out of a hill. I don't know why I made it like that. But that's the sign. And yeah, and then this is the old town hall. And it's off center and it's really ugly. And like, yeah, see, like at the top there, it's not even centered right. So I tore this down, and that's the sign there. And this is the interior. I can't even stay in here. It's just bleh. But yeah, that's the old town hall. And this is some old rundown apartment building I've made. And I put some improvements on it since this save, but it's still good. The interior hasn't been finished yet. But yeah, I'll be sure to show the finished version in the next tour video. Got some empty rooms here. You know, it's pretty generic. And all the floors are pretty much the same, so that's that. And if we go over here, we have the last building in this version of the city, the P97.3 radio station. I think it came out pretty nice. Got a cool radio tower to transmit the signal. And if we go inside, we got the waiting room, and wow, it's been around since 1951. That's a pretty long time. But we got the desk here, and this is the radio booth, and see what it's playing. We built this city, of course. Yep. So yeah, that's it for the city, and let's go on to the next build. Alright guys, here we have Area 52, and this is a military base for the city, and it's pretty small for a military base, and I might make a new one at some point, but for right now it's enough to defend the city. But yeah. And just so you know, some of the vehicles and watchtowers were made from tutorials, but I was first starting out and I didn't want everything to look horrible, so this is the only time I used tutorials, and everything since this was built as original. But yeah, if we check out this building here and go through this little doorway, it actually has a laboratory, and this military base actually hides a UFO. I don't know, I thought it was a nice little touch there, but nice little Easter egg. So yeah, that's it, and let's go on to the last build. And we finally arrived at the very last build in this video, and this is actually one of the very first things I ever built. And I know it looks horrible, and this was made the first or second day of me playing this game, but it's still here, so I thought I'd include it in this video. And that's part of some giant bridge that used to be here from the castle, but got this giant ladder for access and survival. And if we go in here, there's not much. I mean, it's pretty basic, but I literally spent all the time to fill up all these chests with all this stuff. I mean, that took a pretty long time. And if you go out this door, got this very safe drop off right here. And then you got these exercise stairs. And that arrow was always there, but that diamond stuff underneath it was part of a giant system of minecarts that went everywhere, but I mean, it's been torn down for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There will be more parts to this, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.